Thank you. Thank you, sir, for allowing me the opportunity to speak on the Sabka Bima Sabka Raksha Bill 2025. This bill is a timely and necessary step to modernize India's insurance framework. Allowing up to 100% foreign direct investment will help expand the sector and improve consumer choice, while the strengthening role of IRDAI will enhance regulatory oversight and protect the policyholders. The creation of Policyholders Education and Protection Fund reinforces these reforms by recognizing that insurance can expand meaningfully only when awareness and trust are built among the consumers. Speaker, sir, one provision that particularly deserves appreciation is the removal of the mandatory minimum paid-up capital requirement for the insurance cooperative societies. This will encourage community-based and region-specific insurance models, which are crucial for expanding coverage in undeserved areas. However, I would like to highlight certain concerns where the intent of the bill can be further strengthened. Firstly, insurance penetration in India's rural remains deeply inadequate. India's insurance penetration is only about 3.7%, well below the global average of 7%. While easing capital norms for cooperative insurers is a step in the right direction, the reality is that India currently has only around very few cooperative insurance. Therefore, microinsurance assumes critical importance for low-income households, which provides protection against the health emergencies, crop loss, natural disasters, and loss of earning members. To scale microinsurance meaningfully, it is essential to encourage smaller and niche players who understand local risk and regional needs. Therefore, rather than a rigid capital threshold, empowering IRDAI to prescribe proportionate and risk-based capital norms would allow flexibility while maintaining prudential safeguards. Secondly, sir, while opening the sector to 100% FDI will increase competition and consumer choice, it is equally important to ensure leveling playing field between the public sector and the private insurer. At present, a TDS of 2% applies only to public sector insurance companies, while private insurance are exempt. This regulatory asymmetric places public sector insurance at a competitive disadvantage. Therefore, to realize the objective of the bill, such unequal tax treatment must be addressed. Speaker, sir, as more insurance enter the market, the absence of composite licensing remains a structural limitation. At present, insurers are required to operate separate entities for life, general and health insurance, which increases compliance cost and prevents the offering of integrated products. Allowing composite licensing would therefore enable insurers to offer bundle solution covering life, health and savings under one roof, improving efficiency and delivering greater value to consumers. Speaker, sir, the gaps in the insurance coverage becomes most visible when disaster strikes and livelihoods are wiped out overnight. India faces severe and recurring disaster risks due to its geographic and demography. In my own state of Andhra Pradesh, particularly in coastal districts such as Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Konasima, communities face floods and cyclone almost every year. Despite this repeated exposure, disaster insurance coverage in India remains weak, particularly for economically vulnerable households and infrastructure high-risk areas, which more than 90% natural disasters are being uninsured. The Finance Committee recommended parametric insurance as a solution, offering a faster payouts and clear triggers. I'm happy to note that the NDMA has constituted a working group to develop single parametric insurance products for India. Additionally, I would suggest the Honorable Minister to use provisions in the registration to speed up implementations of parametric insurance and also open up use of government technology such as WINDS, Weather Information Network and Data Systems for the same. Speaker, sir, similar gaps in insurance protection exist for migrant workers working abroad. The insurance government offers the Pravasi Bharatiya Bima Yojana as a mandatory insurance scheme for all Indian workers holding ECR category passports going to ECR countries. However, the Committee on the External Affairs noted that since the inception of the scheme, only about 2,197 claims have been settled out of the 80 lakh policies, and only 156 of 418 claims were settled. This low settlement ratio indicates deeply concerning to systematic shortcomings. Coming from a state with a high number of migrant workers to other countries, especially the Gulf region, I would recommend the Ministry of Finance work with the Indian missions in claim facilitation, stricter oversight of insurers, and timely reimbursement to protect vulnerable migrant workers. Speaker, sir, as I conclude, I would like to take a moment to commend on the Delhi police for cracking an insurance scam caller earlier today, involving a fake call center that preyed on individuals whose policies were nearing maturity. While we celebrate their work, we must be equally vigilant of dangers possessed by scamsters and fraudsters in the insurance sector. We must ensure that all steps have been taken to provide the government with adequate support for modern technology so that they may protect our people from such frauds.
Now, please
With this, I conclude on behalf of my party, we support the bill, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, Sri Rajbhav Prakash Wajiji.